Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Tiara and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is gonna be a fun one. I'm gonna be sharing 4 simple steps to manifest the life that you want. I'm a firm believer that anything that you want in life is attainable. From small to big scale, you can attract the dream life that you want and be the dream girl that you want to be. So if you're interested in manifesting your dream life, being that girl, whatever that girl is for you, keep on watching. So let's get into understanding what the law of attraction is, because if you don't understand this, it's just gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a mess for you. You're not gonna understand the who, what, when, where, why. And that is what I'm here for. Don't worry, I got you. And by definition, the law of attraction is based on the belief that thoughts are a form of energy and that positive energy attracts success in all areas of life, including health, finances, and relationships. It's a simple philosophy, simple math. What you put out is what you're gonna get, okay? It all comes down to energy and action. The earth is comprised of energy and we are just these bubbly balls of energy too. So whatever you're putting out is what other people will receive, what the world will receive, what the universe will receive. So we have to be very mindful of our energy, our frequency. You essentially want what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what you're doing to be in alignment with what you're trying to manifest. Because if it's not, baby, it's just not going, it ain't going to happen. It's not going to work for you. For example, if you're focused on being broke and down and low and sad, you're putting that energy out into the universe. You're going to get it back. You're going to attract people who feel the same way that you do. Why put that energy out? Yes, being sad and depressed are valid and you are entitled to feel. But as soon as you feel yourself slipping and your frequency is dipping, cut that shit off. Cut it off. You know what? I'm having a bad day, but it is just a day. You know what? She pissed me off. Woosah. You're allowed to feel, but don't allow those feelings to affect your frequency. Because once you're not operating on that frequency, baby, you are just teetering off your path. And what you don't realize is you're gonna make decisions based off that energy too. It's also accountability. Like if you are broke, for example, oh my God, am I managing my finances? Should I have went out to dinner 3 times last week? There's work that will prevent us from being in the same rut again. Hey, I never want to feel like this again. What can I do? Not that woe is me, victim mentality. No, I messed up. This is unacceptable behavior from myself. Let me fix this so I never have to feel like this again. That's what you should aspire to do whenever you're feeling anything that isn't in alignment with what you're and who you're trying to manifest. I know I keep bringing up energy, but I do feel like it's just so important, especially as Black women. And I mean Black women, okay? The women who aren't represented in media correctly, who are fighting for corrective promotion, who feel like we're undeserving sometimes. I want us to understand that we have to be cognizant of the energy that we're putting out. Just because we are deserving. So you need to have that type of energy. If you keep saying, oh my God, I'm always attracting dusties, you're gonna keep attracting dusties. Not only are you exuding that energy, you are also using that tongue of yours. There's so much power there. A Bible, so much power in the tongue. So if you keep saying, I keep attracting trash men, you're going to attract trash men. I keep attracting terrible friends. You're gonna keep attracting terrible friends. One, you gotta check your energy at the door. What energy am I giving off? Because again, what you give is what you're gonna get. So if you keep attracting these people, it's time to be like, whoa, it's me. What am I putting out? How can I fix this? Being a troubleshooter of your own life is going to help you stay on the path and keep you in alignment energetically with who you wanna be. I ain't say this was gonna be easy, but it's necessary. An example would be if I'm feeling broke and frustrated, you know, the energy on the opposite end of that is abundance and relaxed. You know, like try to listen to self-help books and audiobooks and YouTube videos. Figure out, okay, if I'm broke, again, how can I fix this? If I am coming off as a negative Nancy, how can I feel more positive day to day? Praying is essential, okay? I personally like to pray, writing. I text God on my phone. So I have him saved as G-O-D, and I'll just text like, Lord, I'm really frustrated today. I'm having a hard time dealing with this. You know, he don't text me back, but he receives it. They get delivered. The number is 7777. It's probably a cab company, but that's how I pray. I am not traditional in the sense that I get down on my knees, whatever works for you. But, you know, pray. Ask for clarity. It's okay to seek professional help. It's okay to go to therapy. Always something that I fought against. But in order to even get started and make sure that you're on the right path, you want to make sure that you have your energy on lock. So yes, understanding these inner workings are going to start you on your path. So just understand that doing this type of deep diving, it may unearth a lot of ugly things, a lot of things about yourself you may have been suppressing. You know, my mom is a perfect example of this. She's changed her life so much by just adjusting the way that she thinks. And I'm so proud of her. And I think that, like, it's never too late. My mom is 52, and this woman is literally like an entirely different person. It's never too late to fine-tune your life. Now we get on to the ask. What is it that you want? And just know that if you don't ask, baby, the answer will always be no. The answer will always be no. And I think as Black women, we're always so afraid to ask because we're so used to being disappointed. I know that's a blanket statement. So many of us are so afraid to ask for what we want because, one, we feel like we're not deserving. And that is just a whole nother video. But I get you. I see you. We see each other. You have to ask. You have to ask for what you want and be explicit with what you asking for. Okay, what type of life do I want? What do I want to do for a living? How much money do I want to make? What kind of relationships do I want? I'm saying laser because all the things that you focus on, again, I'm repeating from earlier in the video, you will receive. What you focus your energy on, what you give energy to, you will get back. So you want to be very precise about the things that you want. Get specific, sis, okay? I've always been a visualizer. I've always imagined my life. I've always dreamt of my future. I knew what I'd look like almost. I knew what my husband would look like in a sense. I knew that I'd live in a glass box at some point. I knew I'd have a black dog. I'd have my own business. I knew I'd be financially stable. Like, there were things that I knew I wanted from, maybe 6 years old. Like, I knew very early on who I wanted to be. And the reason why I'm making this video is because it's gonna be a series. If you're not specific, it's hard to kind of track if your manifestation goals are being checked off. Because if you just say, I wanna live in a house, baby, a house could be a house or an apartment. You have a roof over your head, it's your home. What do you want? Where is it? What does it look like? So set your goals, be specific, and you are gonna be on the road, baby girl. All right, you guys still with me? You still here? Thumbs up this video if you're still here. Okay, now we're gonna move on to step 3. I know you guys are tired of the same old manifestation and encouraging content. Believe if you believe. But guys, as repetitive as it is, it's really true. You have to believe that you're deserving, Black girl. You have to believe that you deserve all of your heart's desires. Now, we can't have everything in life, but we can have anything. If you don't believe that the work that you're doing is going to come back to you, it's pointless. You have to really believe in your heart, and it may feel crazy, it may feel psychotic. You have to believe. If you tell yourself you don't deserve and you will not get and I cannot and I will not, that's quite frankly the story you're gonna get. So who wants to operate like that? No, I am deserving. I deserve this. I've worked for this. I believe I will. I will have. I will do. Guys, I literally as a kid was like, I want to be a style authority. I want to be on television talking about current trends and current events. Let me just insert some clips right here.
Really warm. Okay. And no one will know you're wearing it. It's undetectable. You can actually relate.
Braids. This is a wig, and I know you love yourself a good wig.
Oh, you called it a protected style?
Protective style.
I've never heard of that.
Well, because your natural hair is protected underneath. So underneath, we use our SOS elixir, and that's going to help her with her scalp. And then we have a mist spray for her scalp too to cleanse her scalp and keep her hair nice and healthy and moisturized.
Nice.
The beautiful Sierra Monet is going to give us some hairstyling tips and tricks to get us ready for the season, specifically for women of color. I'm so excited about this.
And I should have been more specific, but again, I had no idea what I was doing. So really grateful for all of the opportunities I had, but guys, I manifested that. I manifested that out of my mouth. Out of my mouth. And because of that opportunity, I got so many others. So believe the stories you tell yourself and be very careful about what you say out of your mouth because there's so much power in your tongue. Also, another thing, you have to train your brain to accept the reality that's coming, right? So there's things you have to do and you have to accept that are going to be a part of your reality, and, you know, do the work so that when that girl shows up, you ready. It's going to feel like this is natural. This is what I was supposed to have. This is what was supposed to be, because you're already preparing for this moment. The issue with manifesting, though, is that most people stop right there. Like, as soon as you believe, you're just like, okay, it's going to come. No, you have to do the work. It's more than just believing. And I think that's why sometimes, like, some of the manifestation techniques don't work, or people don't believe in it anymore, because it's just like they think they just can, like, believe in their brain one time, this is gonna come true. It's not a wish. It's not a genie in a bottle situation. That's not what it's giving. It's about identifying the mental blocks that you have, which I touched on earlier. You may be believing you don't deserve, or it's not attainable. Your self-image, your issues with your self-image. You know, if I want to be a style authority, I understand that, like, I'm gonna have to be fit or in shape or TV ready. I need to be ready to hop on camera at any time. I wanna be a notorious fitness trainer. I understand that I'm gonna have to be in the best shape of my life, just so that my clients see that I am a walking billboard, you know? So it's more than that wishful thinking. There's work that's involved. Also means changing your environment. I told you guys, moving out of my hometown was and has been the biggest life hack of my life. Sometimes changing your environment allows you and your energy levels to just soar. Sometimes it's people. Sometimes there are people in your life, you share something with them and they're like, I don't like that. Sometimes you don't need that. Sometimes you need to remove all the blocks that are gonna keep you from operating at a high level. You have to declutter to make space. Declutter mentally, physically, declutter and make room for this new you. All right, now we on to that last step. I just love it. I'm loving the energy right now. I feel like you guys are taking notes. I hope you are. I hope you are. You better tag me on Instagram when you do your vision board. Don't post your vision board though. I'll tell you about that later. Step 4 is being about that action. And this is all about you physically, emotionally, you know, spiritually participating in this journey. You can set your intentions, you can believe like we just talked about, but if there's no work, it's dead. What is it? Faith without works is dead, baby. You can be blessed and highly favored, but if you have no work behind your faith, baby, it's just pointless. It's given pointless. It's given pointless. I mean, some people are lucky enough to hit the lotto, and God bless y'all. I am jealous, okay? Some people hit life's lotto. Some people are born just lucky, okay? But as a blessed and highly favored girl, I understand that God put me here to do the work. He said, you want it, baby girl? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Okay, so you gotta do the work. You gotta set your intentions. I mean, most people are not sitting on the couch making $1 million. And if they are, they've done the work to get there, or they done bought some NFTs. But you know, I'm talking about us regular folk who don't understand all the crypto and NFT babble, okay? Because I don't know what the fudge any of that is, okay? You can hit the lotto, like I said, but most people are not sitting on the couch. So what we're doing is setting our expectations, which in turn is gonna align with our energy. And then we're gonna do the action, we're gonna do the work. That is a recipe for a manifestation cake that we all want a slice of. I don't know about you guys, when I'm like focused on what I want, I feel like my intuition is just like on 11. It's like my spirit guide is just telling me, yep, go ahead, and just ordering my steps. I'm gonna pray, you know, I'm gonna manifest, and my intuition, my guardian angel is just keeping me laser focused, okay? Now this part may be a little willy wonky, but I mean, it involves some acting, and I don't know again if this is what has helped me, but I have always showed up as that girl. Before that girl was the hashtag on Instagram, TT was that girl, okay? And no matter what era, I was that girl. If I didn't know something, I would Google it first so that I didn't sound like an amateur at a table. I mean, I can let you guys in on a lot of secrets, but there were times when I've even gotten gigs that I've manifested that I wasn't quite prepared for. So I would literally have to Google how to do things, YouTube how to do things, look up techniques, listen to other people who were experts in that field so that I can show up as an expert. But baby, I wasn't no expert. Having a little bit of imposter syndrome is normal, but you know, you have to show up as the girl that you aspire to be. And I've done that so many times in life, guys. You have no idea. You have no idea. And lastly, I want to talk about some of the tools that you can use to just make sure that this journey goes as smoothly as possible. I touched briefly about vision boards a few minutes ago. Hold on, y'all. A little porch. A little porch. A little. My microphone, y'all. Okay. I personally feel like vision boarding is a major key. Major key. Just having a visual to look back on is the creepiest thing. When you look at your board in a year or two and you're like, oh. I would only recommend you share your vision board after you've checked those things off. I do believe that, you know, sometimes we have people in our lives that they may mean well, they may love us, but sometimes, you know, people won't understand your energy. They won't understand why you're so optimistic and so driven and why you're always, you know, ready to start over. Like, some people just can't relate. They just can't relate. So you need to keep that energy away. So that's why I don't recommend you guys sharing your vision boards. If you're doing it with people, fine, but don't explain your vision boards like if you're at a vision board party. I'm just telling you guys, just trust me. Trust TT. 2, I love Pinterest. If you don't like physically cutting up magazines and gluing it onto foam boards, you don't have to. Pinterest is perfect for vision boarding. Journaling is also another way to track your manifestation journey. I personally don't journal just because I told y'all I'm a dreamer. It's all in my head. But I think it's something I want to start practicing. But for all my writers out there, journal, girl. Write it down. I'm just telling you guys, nothing is not within your reach. You are worthy. You are deserving. You are beautiful. And I pray that after this video, you're motivated to just get back into it again. I told you guys I'm a quarter late. I'm in Q2 and child, I'm behind with my visualizing and manifestation for the year. But it's okay. My new year starts the day that I put those into place. So if you guys have any questions or comments or any other tips or tricks, please leave it below. You guys know I'm trying to create a community, so I want you guys to talk. And honestly, I love responding to the comments, so please know I don't just post and go. TT is active. So hit us up below, us, the royalties, the family, if you guys have any tips or tricks, or if you have any stories that will encourage us, encourage me, leave them below. Again, this will be the start of a series. I'm really excited about it. The next video will be just the things that I've manifested, so you guys can actually like be like, okay, bitch, okay, I see, okay, let me, all right. Because sometimes we need to see it. So I hope, again, that this inspires you guys to get on it, okay? Because I want us to come back a year from now and be like, girl, no, I know that's right. Again, thank you guys for watching this video. I upload every Friday and Sunday, okay? So make sure you come back next Friday or Sunday, and I'll see you guys on my next video.